Nick Aldis just made the biggest decision of his WWE career, and it might be the worst mistake Gunther has ever made. When the news broke that Aldis was stepping down as SmackDown General Manager, most fans immediately thought one thing: Gunther had won. But what if that's exactly what WWE wants you to believe? What if resigning wasn't a defeat at all, but the first move in a much bigger plan? Welcome back to WWE Arena. I'm Nino, and today we're breaking down why Nick Aldis's shocking decision could completely change the road to SummerSlam 2026. Let's get right into it. Over the past few weeks, the rivalry between Gunther and Nick Aldis has become far more personal than anyone expected. It all reached another boiling point on SmackDown when Gunther once again attacked Aldis in a brutal assault. The ring general wasn't interested in making a statement. He wanted to send a message. Officials rushed in to stop the attack, but just like before, they couldn't contain Gunther. After everything settled down, the announcement came that shocked the WWE universe. Nick Aldis had officially stepped down as SmackDown General Manager. At first glance, it looked like Gunther had accomplished exactly what he wanted. He pushed WWE management to its breaking point and forced the man in charge to walk away. But the more you think about it, the less that explanation makes sense. Nick Aldis isn't someone who backs down from a fight. Long before becoming a WWE executive, Aldis built one of the most respected careers outside WWE. He spent over 1,000 days as NWA World Heavyweight Champion, proving time and time again that pressure only made him stronger. That's why many fans believe this resignation isn't about giving up. It's about removing the one thing that was stopping him from fighting back. As general manager, Aldis couldn't simply challenge Gunther to a match. He had responsibilities, authority, and rules that prevented him from crossing that line. Now those restrictions are gone. And suddenly, the possibility of Nick Aldis stepping back into the ring feels more realistic than ever. That idea becomes even more interesting when you consider recent reports suggesting WWE has internally discussed bringing Aldis back as an active competitor. Then there were Big E's comments after Night of Champions, where he reminded everyone that Aldis has stayed in incredible shape and has never truly stopped training. Those comments didn't feel random. WWE has a habit of planting small clues before major storylines unfold, and this could be another example. If that's the case, Gunther may have unknowingly created his own biggest problem. Think about everything that's happened between these two. Gunther didn't just attack Aldis physically. He questioned his credibility. He called him a failed wrestler. He mocked his past accomplishments and treated him like someone who no longer belonged inside a wrestling ring. For someone with Aldis's background, those words carry weight. Maybe stepping down wasn't an emotional reaction. Maybe it was a calculated decision. By leaving the general manager role behind, Aldis can finally answer Gunther the only way a former world champion knows how, inside the ring. And if WWE goes in that direction, this won't be a championship rivalry. It'll be something even more dangerous, a personal fight built on pride, respect, and revenge. SummerSlam is already shaping up to be one of the biggest events of the year, and adding Gunther versus Nick Aldis could instantly become one of its most talked about matches. The question now is how WWE gets there. Will Aldis appear on SmackDown this week and challenge Gunther directly? Will Triple H make the match official after seeing everything Gunther has done? Or will WWE save Aldis's return as a surprise moment at SummerSlam itself, giving the fans one of the loudest reactions of the night? Whatever happens, one thing seems clear. Gunther believes he got rid of the authority figure standing in his way. But he may have accidentally unleashed the competitor hiding behind the suit all along. And if Nick Aldis really does return to the ring, Gunther could be facing an opponent unlike anyone he's encountered in WWE. A veteran champion with years of experience, a personal score to settle, and absolutely nothing left to lose. This story has quickly become one of the most intriguing angles on SmackDown, and it feels like we're only seeing the beginning. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Nick Aldis is actually preparing for an in-ring return? And if Gunther and Aldis meet at SummerSlam, who walks away with the victory? Let me know your predictions down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to WWE Arena. See you in the next one.